A very good morning to class 11th. I hope you all are fit and fine. Now today we will discuss about the second portion. What is ledger all about? Now here I just give you the brief introduction of ledgers and how we prepare ledgers with the help of journal entry and how we transfer it to trial balance. Now in this topic I just give you the brief introduction because हम ये पूरा chapter ledger cash book के बाद पढ़ेंगे. The first primary book is cash book जो हमें इस lesson के बाद हम discuss करेंगे. And then after discussing cash book, we will again move to ledgers. हम ledgers को पूरा details में पढ़ेंगे. But I am giving you a brief introduction ledger. Now why I am giving you the brief introduction ledger? So that we all know that with the help of journal entries, how can we prepare ledgers is a very important part. Now if you know the ledgers, it's very easy for us to prepare the cash book, which is the next topic, and then subsidiary book, which we will do after cash book. So here this is a basic information, a basic introduction. So what is ledger all about? Ledger क्या है और कैसे बनता है? The first is ledger. Ledger is regarded as a principal book. Means ledger is considered a principal book. Is a main book जहाँ पर सारे accounts को हम डिटेल नोट करते हैं. तो इन सिंपल वे में हम ये भी नोट करते हैं. ledger एक घर है और घर में सबके रूम्स बने हुए हैं. उन रूम्स में सबके अपने रूम्स हैं. सारे अकाउंट्स के अपने अपने रूम हैं. हमें सारे अकाउंट्स को उस रूम में पहुंचाना है. तो लेजर जब हम बात करते हैं एक कंप्लीट बुक होती है जहां पर सारी डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. चाहे वो कैश अकाउंट हो, चाहे वो कैपिटल हो, चाहे वो मोहन डेटर्स अकाउंट हो, चाहे वो क्रेडिटर्स अकाउंट हो, चाहे वो एसेट्स अकाउंट हो, चाहे वो नॉन करंट एसेट अकाउंट हो, चाहे वो लोन का अकाउंट हो, चाहे वो whatever types of accounts are there. तो we record in different accounts. So these all book contain जो इस book को this book is contain the principal book. तो means a book containing all accounts. तो ledger is a book containing all accounts of business enterprise is known as ledger. Means जहाँ पर हम सारे accounts को इकट्ठा करते हैं, उनकी detailed summary लिखते हैं. तो this book is called ledger book. Now it's very important to maintain ledger book. बिकॉज जर्नल एंट्री से इफ आई से आपने कितनी कैश की ट्रांजेक्शन की है, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड बिकॉज इन अ मंथ देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन अकर्स इन बिजनेस. एक महीने में बहुत सारी कैश की ट्रांजेक्शन होंगी. तो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू हम सारे रजिस्टर के पेज पर रखते रहें टू नो द जर्नल एंट्री. हम इससे बढ़िया हम कैश का अकाउंट देखेंगे जो हमने लेजर बना रखा है कि भाई पूरे महीने में हाउ मच ट्रांजेक्शन ऑफ कैश अकर्स. टोटल पूरे महीने में कैश कितना आया और कितना गया, ये सारा हमें कैसे मालूम चलेगा? विद द हेल्प ऑफ कैश अकाउंट. इज इट क्लियर? तो मींस आई एम टेलिंग यू द लेजर ओवर हियर हाउ वी प्रिपेयर लेजर विद द हेल्प ऑफ जर्नल एंट्री. यू ऑल नो व्हाट इज जर्नल. ठीक है, जर्नल इज अ डेली डायरी ऑफ बिजनेस एंटरप्राइज इन विच ऑल मॉनेटरी ट्रांजेक्शन आर रिकॉर्डेड इन अ क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर. आई रिपीट अगेन, जर्नल इज अ डेली डायरी ऑफ बिजनेस. ओके, daily diary of business enterprise in which all the monetary the transaction which occur, ठीक है, in money terms. I told you money measurement is a very important principle. Everything should be recorded in terms of money. Are recorded in a chronological order. What is chronological order? It means sequence wise, date wise. Is it clear? Note down the rules of ledgers. What are the different rules are there for ledgers? Ledgers के कुछ रूल्स होते हैं. You should know that. These are basic set. So what is the rule number 1? Rule number 1, please note down this one. The name of same account should not be written in the account in which posting is being made. Now I will tell you how. Please note down first thing. The name of the same account. The name of same account. The name of same account, okay, the name of same account should not be written, should not be written, should not be written, okay, in the account, in the account, in the account in which posting is being made. In which posting is being made. Now I will tell you why. Just note down this one, then हम इसको अच्छी तरह समझेंगे कि what I'm saying means if you are preparing cash account, तो हम कैश अकाउंट में कैश का नाम नहीं लिखेंगे, हम ये देखेंगे कैश कहाँ से आया और कहाँ गया. ठीक है, फ्रॉम द सोर्स वेयर द कैश कम्स एंड वेयर द कैश गोज, हमने कैश को कहाँ पे किया. सिंपली इफ यू रिसीव गुड्स फ्रॉम इफ यू रिसीव कैश फ्रॉम मोहन, हमने मोहन से पैसा रिसीव किया, तो जब हम मोहन का लेजर बनाएंगे तो मोहन का नाम नहीं आएगा, बिकॉज वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग हिज लेजर. तो हम ये देखेंगे भाई कि ये मोहन ने कब हमसे गुड परचेस किया था, कब हमें पेमेंट, कब हमने इसको पेमेंट की, या कब हमने मोहन को गुड सोल्ड किया था, कब हमने इसको पेमेंट की. तो हियर सेकंड रूल इज दिस कॉल्ड रूल नंबर 2, which says that every debit has its own equal credit. Every debit has, हर डेबिट की has its own equal credit, has its own equal credit. जो भी चीज डेबिट होती है उसका इक्वली क्रेडिट भी होगी, तभी तो हम बैलेंस कर पाएंगे. नाउ मूव ऑन, हम मूव करते हैं. Now we study these rules, rule 1, rule 2. The name of same account should not be written in the account in which posting is made. Okay, M-A-D-E is made. Rule 2 then 2 says that every debit has its own equal credit. Now कैसे दोनों रूल को हम समझते हैं with the help of transactions. Okay, हम दोनों रूल को स्टडी करेंगे. हम एक ट्रांजेक्शन नोट करते हैं, then we follow that. Now transaction says that note down these transactions. I give you a certain transaction. Note down in a separate piece of paper so that you can able to understand these things. Question is, in terms of question I'm writing it. Suppose business started with cash. Transaction number 1. Business started with cash. Note down each and every transaction so that we can able to solve it in a very simple manner. Okay. The first transaction is business started with cash. Business started with cash. Okay, the first one. Let's suppose date is. Please note down date also because date plays an important role. So it's on August 1st.
Have a look at these pictures.
This August 1st. They say business started with cash, and then you have to note down the rupees also. Okay, business started with cash, rupees 5 lakh. Okay, note down this one. Business started with cash, rupees 5 lakh. It's 5 lakh. Okay, next transaction is you purchase on August 7th, purchase machinery. So purchase machinery. आपने मशीनरी परचेस की है on August 7. Now value is 15,000. Purchase machinery rupees 15,000. Next transaction is on August 7th again. They say that purchase goods on cash. Purchase goods on cash. It's rupees. You purchase goods on cash. It's rupees 75,000. Next transaction is on August 10. It says that goods sold on cash. Goods sold on cash. It's rupees. You sold goods on cash. It's rupees 30,000. Oh, sorry, 50,000. You sold goods on cash. It's rupees 50,000. Next is on August 15. Purchase goods from baby. Purchase goods from baby. Baby is a person whom you purchase goods. So you purchase goods from baby. It's amounted rupees 30,000. So rupees 30,000. There are no cash word is there. It means you purchase goods from baby on credit. And next is it's on August 17. I'm just taking it because अगर August 15 कोई ट्रांजेक्शन नहीं होती, I know that it's Independence Day, but I'm just taking that transaction. On August 7th, you write here August 16. No issue. You write here August 16. Next is on August 17, Bedi return goods. Oh, sorry. Okay, you purchase goods from Bedi. You return goods to Bedi. Return goods to Bedi. आपने बेदी से गुड परचेज किए थे या सर्टेन गुड जो आपको पसंद नहीं है आपने वापस कर दिए, तो गुड्स रिटर्न टू बेदी अमाउंट रुपीज 10,000. तो आपने गुड्स बेदी को वापस कर दिए which cost रुपीज 10,000. One more transaction will take August 20th. This says that cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. Now cash paid to Bedi is important transaction in full settlement. Full settlement rupees 17,500. Now note down here, हमने गुड्स बेच दिए, परचेज किए थे 30,000 रुपीज के, 10,000 गुड्स हमने इसको वापस कर दिया. इट मीन्स हाउ मच वी नीड टू पे, हमें इसको पे कितना करना है 20,000. हाउ मच एक्चुअली वी आर पेइंग, हम उसको पे कितना कर रहे हैं 17,500. इट मीन्स वी आर गेटिंग अ डिस्काउंट, हमें डिस्काउंट मिल रहा है. इज इट क्लियर? हमने गुड्स परचेज गुड्स पर बेच दी 30,000, हमने गुड्स बेच दिए परचेज किए थे 30,000 रुपीज के, हमने बेदी को गुड्स 10,000 के वापस कर दिए. वी रिटर्न द गुड्स, हमने इसको वापस कर दिया, भाई वापस रख लो, हमें पसंद नहीं है बिकॉज दीज आर डिफेक्टिव. इट मीन्स अब हमें पैसा कितना देना है, हमें 20,000 देना है. हाउ मच वी पे, दिस आर ट्रांजेक्शन गिवन द क्वेश्चन, वी नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई इट. दिस इज कॉल्ड द बेसिक. ठीक है, अपना दिमाग खुला रखो, हाउ वी आइडेंटिफाई दिस. आपने पे कितना करना है 20,000, हाउ मच यू आर पेइंग 17,500. इट मीन्स हमें डिस्काउंट मिला कितने रुपीस का 2,500 का. इज इट क्लियर नाउ? बिकॉज ये ट्रांजेक्शन आपको हिडन होती हैं, ये हमें फाइंड करना पड़ता है, निकालना पड़ता है. क्वेश्चन ऐसे ही दिया होगा ना, हमें इंटरलेट करना है, ट्रांजेक्शन को देखना है कोई ट्रांजेक्शन पिछली ट्रांजेक्शन से रिलेट करती है या नहीं. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. तो कैश पेड टू बेदी इन फुल सेटलमेंट रुपीज 17,500. वी टेक वन मोर ट्रांजेक्शन और वी से ओके fine, we take this transaction. There are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yes, we take 7 transactions. Now note down this 7 transactions. एक बार note कर लीजिए. Then we make the journal entry and the ledgers respectively. I hope you noted down transaction. आप लोगों ने transaction note कर लिए शायद. Okay. Next, we move further. And then we will do the journal entry one by one. Do you have a transaction with you? Can I move further? Then do the journal entry part. Then we make different types of account. It's very easier for us. Now, first transaction say that business started with cash is on August 1st. I suppose we take transaction on August 1st. Okay, business started with cash. So we write the entry cash, it's cash account debit to capital account whenever we start business. Okay, whenever we start business, our cash increases, same like our capital also increases. So whenever cash asset increases, it will be debited. So cash account will be debited and the capital account will be credited because cash will be 5 lakh. And the capital account is also credited with 5 lakh rupees. So we write cash account debit to capital account 5 lakh 5 lakh. Next transaction is on August 7th we purchase machinery. We purchase machinery. We write when we purchase machinery, debit what comes in. We purchase machinery on cash. हमारे पास क्या आया? Debit what comes in. So both are real account. और वैसे भी whenever asset increases we write machinery account debit. Now why we cannot write purchase? हमने purchase क्यों लिखा? Because हम goods purchase नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम machinery purchase कर रहे हैं. तो जब भी हम कोई non current asset purchase करते हैं, हम उसका नाम लिखते हैं. In by suppose we purchase land, we write land account debit. We purchase building, we write building account debit. हम goods नहीं बोलते, हम goods उन words के लिए बोलते हैं जिसमें हम deal करते हैं. ठीक है, जिसका हमारा business है. Suppose we have a business of furniture, तो furniture हमारे लिए goods हो गया. इज इट क्लियर? तो हियर वी परचेज मशीनरी, तो डेबिट वर्ड कम्स इन, हमारे पास क्या है, मशीनरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश अकाउंट। यू परचेज मशीनरी which cost rupees, you purchase machinery which cost to be 15,000, so you write here machinery account debit to cash 15,000 being machinery purchase on cash. Then on August 7th we purchase goods on cash, so we write, now here we purchase goods on cash, so we write purchase account debit to cash account. हमने कितने गुड परचेज किए? इट्स ऑन August 7th अगेन वी परचेज गुड्स 75,000, तो वी राइट 75,000 के हमने गुड परचेज किए, वी राइट 75,000। नेक्स्ट ऑन August 10th इसे वी सोल्ड गुड्स ऑन कैश, हमने गुड्स बेचा, तो वी राइट हम पे क्या है, कैश आया, वी राइट कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट। Now we sold the goods of worth cost rupees 50,000, so we write 50,000 over here. I hope you understand that. This is simple. I'm not making ledger over here. I'm teaching you a simple journal entry over here. To understand how we do a journal entry, I'm not making the proper format. But whenever you do journal entry, you need to make a proper format of these things. Now next is August. Next transaction we take on August 16. परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम बेदी, यू परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम बेदी, हमने बेदी से गुड परचेज किए। व्हाट डू एंट्री टेक प्लेस? वी परचेज अकाउंट डेबिट बिकॉज वी डिडंट पे द मनी, हम भी क्या है परचेज आई, परचेज अकाउंट डेबिट टू बेदी अकाउंट। हु इज द गिवर? बेदी इज द गिवर, तो वी राइट परचेज अकाउंट डेबिट टू बेदी अकाउंट एंड द अमाउंट विल बी, वी परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम बेदी, द अमाउंट विल बी 30,000, तो वी राइट रुपीज 30,000 over here and 30,000 will be over here. We purchase goods from बेदी, हमने एक बेदी से गुड परचेज किए, कितने रुपीस के? रुपीज 30,000 के, तो यू राइट परचेज अकाउंट डेबिट टू बेदी अकाउंट। आई होप इट्स क्लियर। नेक्स्ट इज ऑन August 16. नेक्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन इज ऑन August 17, रिटर्न गुड्स टू बेदी, रिटर्न गुड्स टू बेदी, एंड वी राइट August 17 हमने बेदी को गुड्स वापस कर दिए। ओके, तो राइट हु इज द रिसीवर नाउ? बेदी इज द रिसीवर, to write Bedi account debit to purchase return account, and the other name of purchase return we call it return outward account. So purchase return account, the other name of purchase return is हमने goods purchase किया था, हमें पसंद नहीं आया, we return to Bedi, हमने बेदी को ये goods defective है, आप अपने पास रखिए। Is it clear? तो who is the receiver? Bedi is the receiver, और हमसे क्या किया? Purchase return, तो credit what goes out, purchase return, तो right who is the receiver? हमने गुड्स किसको वापस किए? बेदी को, एंड देन क्रेडिट व्हाट गोज आउट, हमसे क्या गया? परचेज रिटर्न, द अदर नेम ऑफ परचेज रिटर्न इज रिटर्न आउटवर्ड, आउट हो गया, हमने गुड्स को आउट कर दिया। इट्स इजी टू रिमेंबर द नेम, वी गॉट रिटर्न आउटवर्ड, हमने वापस कर दिया। ओके, देयर वन मोर ट्रांजेक्शन हियर फॉर दिस थिंग, कैन आई rub first two entries? I hope you all note it down. Okay, next part is last entry is on August. If you say it's on August 20th, cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. August 20, cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. So who is the receiver? Now first understand them. हमने ये बहुत ध्यान से समझिए, हमने बेदी से गुड परचेज किए थे 30,000 रुपीज के, आउट ऑफ विच 10,000 के गुड्स हमने इसको वापस कर दिए बिकॉज वी से दीज आर डिफेक्टिव वन। इट मींस हमें अब बेदी को कितना पे करना है, हाउ मच मनी वी नीड टू पे टू बेदी, हमें बेदी को पे कितना करना है? वी नीड टू पे 20,000 ओनली, हमें पे कितना करना है? 20,000, बट हाउ मच वी आर पेइंग? हम वी आर पेइंग 17,500, हमारा जो बात हुआ उससे वी आर पेइंग 17,500, इट मींस वी आर गेटिंग अ डिस्काउंट, हमें डिस्काउंट कितना मिल रहा है? 2,500, we are receiving discount, we call it discount receipt. How is clear? We purchase goods from Bedi 30,000, 10,000 goods हमने इसको purchase return कर दिया, वापस कर दिया, it means we are need to pay 20,000, लेकिन जो हमारी बात थी हमने bargain किया, ठीक है, he ready to pay, he say चलो, he is ready to accept 17,500. उसने कहा चलो you pay just 17,500, बात खत्म. Okay, तो हमें कितने का फायदा हुआ? हमें we are getting the benefit of 2,500 rupees. So we get discount receipt. We call it discount receipt. Okay, now how we pass the entry? I hope you understand this working. So we pass the entry like this. First thing is we are paying to Bedi. So who's the receiver? Bedi account debit. What we are paying? We are paying in terms of cash, and we are getting the discount. So we write to discount receive account. Discount receive account. Now how much we need to pay to Bedi? We need to pay 20,000 to Bedi. How much we are paying cash? 17,500. We are paying 17,500. How much discount we are getting? We are getting discount 2,500. Being cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. Being cash paid to Bedi in full settlement. Now understand them. Credit what goes out to cash account. हमसे क्या जा रहा है cash. Now what discount is coming on credit side? Sure. You understand that? It's a rule of nominal. All incomes are credited because we are getting discount. तो हमारे लिए क्या है? फायदा है. तो all incomes are credited. अगर हम discount पे कर रहे होते तो वो हमारे expense होता. It's come on debit side because all expenses are debited. I hope you understand this one. Now we prepare ledgers one by one. This is an important part. We need to prepare ledgers. Now you note down journal entry, then it become easier for us. तो जहां पर आपने जर्नल एंट्रीज किए हैं उस कॉपी को सामने रखिए, उस पेपर को सामने रखिए. देन वी प्रिपेयर लेजर्स. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग यू व्हाई जर्नल लेजर्स बिकम वेरी इजी व्हेन यू नो द जर्नल एंट्रीज. द फर्स्ट लेजर हम देखा हम बनाते हैं whatever transaction we take round about 7 transaction or 6 transaction. Tell me हमने कितनी ट्रांजेक्शन में स्टडी किया है? It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 transactions. Okay. The first is normal account. I prepare the ledgers. You know the ledgers. The first we prepare cash account. How we prepare? You write here. It's a T-shaped account. I told you yesterday also. It's a T-shaped account. Ledger is a T-shaped account. Okay. We need to find debit balance or credit balance. When debit side more, we call debit balance. When the credit side more is called credit balance. So it's a T-shaped account. This side, left hand side, if you see from the board point of view, left hand side is debit side, right hand side is credit side. Then here, the 4 columns will come. First say date, we write particular, okay. Then we write here general folio because किस journal entry से है. Then we write here GF. जब हम journal entries बनाते हैं, we write LF, ledger folio. Here we write amount. This one is date. Then this one is particular. Then we write here general folio, JF, and then write amount. Now first we are preparing cash account. Now what are things which are there? Check the first transaction. You started business with cash. आपने बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया कैश में. नाउ फॉर द फर्स्ट रूल से दे. नाउ सी द फर्स्ट रूल. द नेम ऑफ सेम अकाउंट शुड नॉट बी रिटर्न. अब आप फर्स्ट रूल देखिए जहां मैंने आपको फर्स्ट रूल लिखा था. द नेम ऑफ सेम अकाउंट शुड नॉट बी रिटर्न इन द अकाउंट इन विच पोस्टिंग इज मेड. मीन्स दैट जो अकाउंट हम कैश में आए तो यहां पर कहीं कैश वर्ड नहीं आएगा. यहां पर अगर कैश वेयर द कैश कम, कैश का रीजन क्या है, कहां से आया, कैश किधर गया. Okay, because journal is not giving the full information. A ledger is a primary book or principal book which gives all the detailed information. कि भाई cash is coming from where there are sources and where the cash used, where the inflow of cash, where the outflow of cash. So here, if we say cash, we see with the help of journal entry also with the help of the modern approach, cash is an asset. Whenever asset increases, it will debit it. और जब भी कैश कम होगा इट विल बी क्रेडिटेड. तो सिंपल रूल, हमें जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक पढ़ना है वो कैश बुक पढ़ना है. इट सेम लाइक दिस ओनली. तो अंडरस्टैंड देम बिकम इजियर फॉर अस टू अंडरस्टैंड इट द डिफरेंट बुक्स. नाउ व्हेन वी प्रिपेयर कैश अकाउंट, तो इट्स अ बुक कंटेनिंग ऑल अकाउंट्स ऑफ बिजनेस एंटरप्राइज. ओके, तो लेजर इज अ book which contain all accounts. The what is the first rule of ledger is? The ledger says that the name of a same account should not be written in the account in which posting is being made. Now what it means? Suppose the first transaction आपने किया था, हमने जब फर्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन की थी, वी राइट कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैपिटल अकाउंट. आप चेक करिए, आपने ट्रांजेक्शन फर्स्ट की थी, तो वी राइट कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैपिटल अकाउंट. नाउ कैश इज कमिंग और गोइंग. व्हेन यू पुट मनी इन द बिजनेस, आपने बिजनेस में पैसा लगाया तो बिजनेस पे कैश आ रहा है. हम ये देखिए, हमने हमसे कैश जा रहा है, हमसे कैश कहाँ जा रहा है? बिजनेस पे. तो वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग द बुक्स नॉट फॉर अवर, हम अपनी बुक नहीं बना रहे, हम बिजनेस की बुक बना रहे हैं. तो बिजनेस के पास कैश आ रहा है. Okay, and you know that you pass the entry cash account debit to capital account. Which ledger we are preparing? Here we are preparing cash account. हम कौन सा लेजर बना रहे हैं? हम कैश अकाउंट बना रहे हैं. तो कैश विल नॉट चेंज पोजीशन. कैश इस केस में अंगद है, वो अपनी पोजीशन वहीं रखेगा. पोजीशन किसकी चेंज होगी? अपोजिटली. तो कैश क्यों बढ़ रहा है? बिकॉज वी आर पुटिंग मनी इन बिजनेस. तो वी राइट August 1st, we write here to capital account. And the capital we put 5 lakh. The amount we put rupees 5 lakh. Is it clear? I hope you understand this thing. Cash, the rule says, the first rule says that the name of same account should not be written. जिस लेजर को हम प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं उसका अकाउंट यहाँ पर कहीं पर मेंशन नहीं करेंगे. हम ये देखेंगे भाई दिस कैश इज इंक्रीजिंग बिकॉज ऑफ विच रीजन और इज डिक्रीजिंग बिकॉज ऑफ विच रीजन. तो हम अपोजिट ट्रांजेक्शन फॉलो करते हैं. और सिंपल टर्म इफ आई से कैश को अंगद हो गया, जिसका अकाउंट हम बना रहे हैं हम उसको अंगद बनाते हैं, उसको हटाना बहुत मुश्किल है. हम अपोजिट ट्रांजेक्शन को मूव ऑन करेंगे. ओके, और सिंपल वे इफ यू सी फ्रॉम द अमेरिकन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, अमेरिकन अप्रोच और मॉडर्न अप्रोच, दे से द कैश इज अ एसेट. तो व्हेनेवर एसेट इंक्रीजेस इट विल बी डेबिटेड. जब भी एसेट कम होगी इट विल बी क्रेडिटेड. तो जब भी कैश बढ़ेगा, व्हेनेवर द कैश इंक्रीजेस इट विल बी डेबिट बैलेंस, सॉरी इट विल डेबिटेड. व्हेनेवर कैश डिक्रीजेस इट विल बी क्रेडिटेड. Next is, we see the next transaction. What is the next transaction? You purchase machinery on cash. Now, when you purchase machinery on cash, your cash will increasing or decreasing. आपने मशीनरी परचेज की, तो you write the entry machinery account debit to cash account. Machinery account debit to cash account. Here, the cash is decreasing. अब cash किस साइड में? क्रेडिट साइड में. Date will be August 7th, I suppose. Okay, right? August 7 buy machinery because cash is decreasing. You purchase machinery. So you purchase machinery. How much machinery you purchase? You purchase machinery worth rupees 15,000. So we write 15,000 in here in credit side. Out clear? Machinery account debit to cash account. Cash किस साइड में? Credit side में. The cash will not change in position. The machinery will come on the credit side. और वैसे भी we study the rule of cash. Cash is asset. Whenever asset increases, it will be debited. Whenever asset decreases, it will be credited. So I hope this part is clear. You understand this one? Okay. Whenever machine increases, it will be debited, and whenever machine decreases, it will be credited. Next rule is, if you say the next transaction is on you purchase goods on cash, same date. Whenever you purchase goods on cash, you write purchase account debit to cash account. Whenever you purchase goods on cash, the entry will be purchase account debit to cash account. Now here we purchase goods. Again, when we purchase goods, the cash is increasing or decreasing. जब भी हम goods purchase करते हैं, हमारा cash क्या हो रहा है? कम हो रहा है. तो समझ रहे? Cash is on credit side. The same date on August 7th, we purchase goods on cash. So we write buy purchase account. And the amount will be, when you purchase goods worth rupees 75,000. You write 75,000 over here. Is it clear now? So we purchase goods of worth rupees 75,000. The next says that you sold goods on cash. Whenever you sold goods on cash, then it will be cash account debit to sales account. When you sold goods on cash, you write cash account debit to sales account. The cash is increasing. The date is August. If you see its date is given, it's August 6. Oh, sorry. The date is given August 10. You purchase goods, you sold goods on cash. It's on August 10. You write here to sales account. आपका cash बढ़ रहा है because you sold goods on cash. The amount will be, you sold goods on cash 50,000. You write 50,000 over here. You sold goods on cash rupees 50,000. Next transaction is you purchase goods from Bedi. Now here, You purchase goods from Bedi. आपने बेदी से गुड परचेज किया. Now this entry will not be recorded over here. Now why? Because you purchase goods on Bedi. It's on credit entry. The credit entry जहाँ पर कैश की ट्रांजेक्शन नहीं है, it won't be entertained. कैश में सिर्फ कैश की ट्रांजेक्शन आएंगी. कोई भी क्रेडिट ट्रांजेक्शन could not be entertained in cash book. Why? Because you not paid cash. आपने कैश पे ही नहीं किया अभी. You didn't pay cash. When you didn't pay cash, तो हमारा कैश ना आया है ना गया है. Is that clear? That means whenever we pay, whenever we receive cash or pay cash, only this transaction will come. No credit transaction will be entertained in cash book. Next transaction is given on 17th. You return goods to Bedi. No, this entry doesn't affect the cash. आपने Bedi को goods return कर दिए. This entry won't be entertained. And the last entry says that जहाँ पर cash की transaction, that's an only entry will take place. And the last entry is payment paid to Bedi in full settlement. You pass entry Bedi account debit to cash to discount receive. You write discount receive. You pay to Bedi. You need to pay to Bedi 20,000. You are paying 17,500 and 2,500 you receive in discount. You are receiving discount of rupees 2,500. Now again, when you are paying to Bedi, which three accounts affecting? One is Bedi, one is cash, and one is discount receipt. So there are three ledgers we need to prepare here. Bedi, cash and discount. हम कौन से अकाउंट मारे? कैश अकाउंट. तो जो जिस ट्रांजेक्शन में कैश रिकॉर्ड होगा, इससे पहले ट्रांजेक्शन में हमने बेदी को गुड्स रिटर्न किए थे ना, उसमें कैश था. उसमें कौन से दो अकाउंट थे? वन इज बेदी और वन इज परचेज रिटर्न अकाउंट. उसमें कैश अकाउंट था नहीं. तो जो ट्रांजेक्शन जिस लेजर में आ रहा है उसी को वहीं स्पेस मिलना चाहिए. तो here you pay to Bedi. When you pay to Bedi, it's on August 20. You pay to Bedi in full settlement. We write by Bedi. And how much cash you are paying? You're not paying 20,000. You are paying 17,500. आपने कितना कैश पे किया? You pay 17,500. आपने कितना कैश पे किया? You pay cash which is 17,500. I hope this part is clear. You pay the cash 17,500. There are no other transactions given regarding cash account. Now how we do the balancing part? Rule number second. बताता हूँ जो मैंने आपको. Second rule. Every debit has its own equal credit. हर डेबिट का equal credit होता है. कैसे? Now if you see that the debit side is coming, if you see is coming 5,50,000. कितना आ रहा है? 5,50,000. This transaction is also called balancing. It's coming 5,50,000. I hope this thing is clear. कितना आ रहा है? 5,50,000. Now August किस डेट में एंड होता है? What is the last date of August? 31st. We write on August 31st. We write here by balance closed down. Now because here we have a debit balance. हमारा debit side बड़ा है. जब हमारा debit side बड़ा होता है तो we call debit balance. हम क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Debit balance. जो balance इस side में आ रहा है we call it debit balance because we have debit side more. Whenever our debit side more, we call it debit balance. So 5,50,000 minus 1,07,500. So if we minus 5,50,000, we subtract that's 90 plus 17,500 is 1,07,500. The balance is coming. It's coming 4 lakh. Okay. 4,42,500 is coming 4,42,500. We write 4,42,500. It's a balance. I hope this is clear. So this is called balancing. Your debit side is more. Okay? Your debit side more. We call it debit balance. And every asset have a debit balance. हर asset की क्या होती है? Debit balance होता है. Is it clear? The first rule. Now इसका जो balance है, this balance is a closing of this year. तो opening for, if you say September 1st, if you move on this thing, there is no need to maintain all this thing, but so that you can remember this thing. September 1st, we write to balance brought down. How much it is? 4,42,500. Okay, so every asset have a debit balance. Okay, here, if you see, your debit side is more. तो आपको equal balance करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? That's why second rule says that every debit has its own and equal credit. हर डेबिट का इक्वल क्रेडिट क्या है? अगर आपने देखा यहाँ पर when we purchase machine, the machine will be debited and cash will be credited. When we purchase goods, the purchase will be debited and cash will be credited. So every debit has an equal credit. Now हमने इसका टोटल किया is coming 5,50,000. How much credit side is more? How much अब हमारी डेबिट साइड क्रेडिट साइड से कितनी बड़ी है? Because मैंने 5,50,000 लिखा, तो most of the students are confused. सर इसका बैलेंस तो 5,50,000 नहीं आ रहा है, आपने ये 5,50,000 क्यों लिखा? Because we need to balance this. हम पे कितना कैश बचा? अगस्त महीने में हमारे पास 5,50,000 आया. अगस्त महीने में हमने मशीनरी खरीदी, हमने गुड्स परचेज किया, हमने बेबी को पे किया, तो हम पे कैश कितना बचा? This we call balancing. हम पे कैश कितना बचा? We have a leftover cash 4,42,500. I hope this part is clear. How we make the ledgers. The second ledger here is as a capital account. The second ledger is capital account. So instead of cash, I'm writing over here capital account. I hope you noted down this in. Please note down this one. It's the important part. Next ledger is capital account. हम जो next ledger बनाएंगे वो बनाएंगे capital account. All the ledgers same, the format is same. Only the rules are different. Rest the format is same for all things. Next is capital account. Here we write date. We write particular. I told you a T-shape account. Then we write JF, which called general folio. Then we write amount. Here we write date. Here write particular. And we write general folio, which represent by JF. Then we write amount over here. Now, next is capital account, and you know the capital is a liability. So, whenever liability increases, it will be credited. Whenever liability decreases, it will be debited. Now, do the transaction according to your own rule. Okay, आप transaction को जिस वे में आप समझ सकते हैं उस वे में करिए. There is not a ठीक है specific rules of this thing. ठीक है, it's better how we understand it, how we enjoy it. This is a more important part. So, in capital there are one transaction here. The first transaction says that the business started with cash. अगर आपने पहली ट्रांजेक्शन पढ़ी है उसमें लिखा था कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैपिटल अकाउंट. नाउ कैपिटल किस साइड है? क्रेडिट साइड. आई टोल्ड यू द फर्स्ट रूल, द नेम ऑफ सेम अकाउंट शुड नॉट बी रिटन in the account in which posting is being made. In which posting is being made. The name of same account should not be written in the account in which posting is being made. So please understand this sum. The next rule says that how to prepare cash account. Sorry, we already prepared cash account. Next is capital account. The next is cash account debit to capital account. Cash account debit to capital account. आपने 5 rupees लगाए हैं capital में. Okay, so here you are making the capital account. Okay, now how we write it? तो capital किस साइड है? क्रेडिट साइड में है. Okay, whenever capital increases, it will be credited. So we write August 1st by cash account because the rule says that हम कैपिटल में कैपिटल नहीं लिखेंगे. कैपिटल का तो घर है, हमें कैपिटल अकाउंट बनाना है. तो कैपिटल कैसे बढ़ रही है? बिकॉज ऑफ कैश. whenever capital increases, it will be credited. The second approach, कैपिटल को हमने अंगत मान लिया, वो अपनी पोजीशन चेंज नहीं करेगा. तो कौन अपनी पोजीशन चेंज करेगा? कैश. तो वी राइट हियर कैश अकाउंट. हाउ मच? 5 लाख. देयर इज नो अदर इंफॉर्मेशन देयर. इसके अलावा कोई और ट्रांजेक्शन नहीं है. आप चेक कर लीजिए जो 7 ट्रांजेक्शन हमने की है उसमें कहीं भी और कैपिटल वर्ड नहीं है. तो वी कॉल इट एट द एंड August 31st to balance CD. Now cash, sorry, capital क्या कितना बैलेंस है? वी राइट 5 लाख. Then no other transaction capital is here, so we write 5 lakh over here. Okay, and the 5 lakh over here. तो capital has a credit balance. क्योंकि capital की जो credit side है वो बड़ी है, तो capital का कौन सा balance हुआ? Credit balance. And I told you all liabilities are credited. तो capital is also liability. तो मैच करने के लिए क्या करेंगे हम? बैलेंस कितना क्लोज करेंगे? We write 5 lakh. And I told you what is whose August 31st का क्लोजिंग कितना है? 5 lakh. तो September 1st का ओपनिंग कितना होगा? We write September 1st by balance wrote down So what is the closing of September? Is the opening of, what is the closing of August 31? Is the opening of September 1st. You write buy balance wrote down 5 lakh. I hope you understand. This is the important part. ये आपको खुद ही समझ में आ जाएगा. First you understand how we transfer, how we posting the entry. This we make the rules of capital. ये rule है capital का, how we prepare capital account. Okay. Next is we need to prepare. The next rule says that purchase account. हम purchase account बनाएंगे. Okay. We purchase goods on cash. We purchase goods from Bedi also. Okay. हमने goods. Okay. So like we are preparing here purchase account. We are not maintaining purchase book. We are maintaining purchase account. So Arab here I will write purchase account. Okay. Now see where the purchases are there. किस transaction में purchase word given है. Not the purchase return. Only the purchase word is here. Because purchase return is a separate book. तो किस transaction में purchases given है. Find out the number of transactions where the purchases are given. Okay. Which transaction are there and where purchases are given? The first one is, if you see, is given purchase word is given in the transaction number. It's August 7. We purchase goods on cash. हमने goods purchase किया cash में. तो what we write? We write here purchase account debit to cash account. हमने good purchase किया है cash में. तो what do we write? Purchase account debit to cash account. Now when we purchase goods on cash, अब हम purchase account बना रहे हैं. Okay? किस डेट में हमने purchase किया है? Whenever purchase increases, will debit it. Now हम purchase account बना रहे हैं, तो we cannot put the name of same account should not be written. The first rule says that purchase book में purchase कहीं भी नहीं आएगा. हाँ हमने purchase कैसे की है, हमारी purchase कब बढ़ी है, this we will write. तो purchase whenever purchase increases it will be debited. और purchase किस साइड में है, debit साइड में है. तो we write August 7 हमारी purchase बढ़ रही है. कैसे? Because we purchase goods on cash. तो purchase account में purchase will not change its position. I told you the rule of Mahabharata. Purchase is a जिसका अकाउंट हम बनाते हैं वो अंगद हो गया. We cannot change his position. हम उसकी position change नहीं कर सकते. Okay? तो change किसकी position है? Opposite entry. तो we purchase goods on cash. We purchase goods. ठीक है, worth rupees. हमने जो good purchase किए थे वो purchase किए थे cash में 75,000 के. We write here 75,000. There are one more transaction here. When we purchase goods, okay, check it out. We purchase goods from Bedi. हमने Bedi से good purchase किए थे. We write purchase account debit to Bedi account. हमने Bedi है because we purchase goods on credit. Here we making purchase account. तो purchase कैसे बढ़ रही है? We purchase goods from Bedi. हमने goods purchase किए Bedi से. We write it's on date August 16. We purchase goods from Bedi, so we write to Bedi account. We purchase goods from Bedi 30,000. हमने Bedi से good purchase किए थे कितने रुपीस के? 30,000 के. Is there any other transactions here ready to purchase? No, there is no other transactions here ready to purchase. इसके अलावा कोई और transaction नहीं है जो हमने purchase की थी. हाँ purchase return हमने किया था. हमने Bedi को goods purchase return कर दिया था. हमने कुछ वापस किए थे. But it will we make separate account of this thing. We call it purchase return, not the purchase. वो purchase account में नहीं आएगा. We prepare separate book which we call purchase return. तो here we write total of this thing is 1,05,000. It has debit balance. इनका debit side बड़ा है, तो we call it debit balance. What do you write here? By balance CD is coming 1,05,000. It's on August 31. Last date of August 31st by balance CD. We also call trading account. ये हम डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे when we prepare trading and PL account. But just note down, आप यहाँ note कर लीजिए. We also call trading account 1,05,000, 1,05,000. That's how we prepare purchase account. In the same way, if you see the other accounts which we prepare, in the same manner you can prepare sales account also. If I say I will be preparing sales account over here, we write sales account. Rule वही है. We say date particular amount. Same way we write date over here, write particular over here, general folio over here, then the amount over here, again date, then we write particular, general folio and the amount. Now check the part where the sale word is given. हमारा sale word कब है? On August 10 we sold goods on cash. हमने goods बेचा था cash में. Okay, so we write on August 10. What will be the entry when we sold goods on cash? We received cash. We write cash account debit to sales account. Which account we are preparing now? हम अब sales account बना रहे हैं. अब हमें purchase से कोई मतलब नहीं है. We are preparing sales account. तो sales किस साइड में? Credited. Whenever sale increases, it will be credited. तो we write on which date? August 10. We sold goods on cash. हमने goods को बेचा था cash में. तो write August 10. We write by cash account. हमने goods बेचा था cash में and we sold goods on cash rupees 50,000. तो we write 50,000 over here. और कोई ट्रांजेक्शन नहीं है तो sales have a credit balance because this credit size is more. We write here August 31st to balance CD 50,000 and here we write okay to balance or we also call trading account because purchase and sale will transfer to trading account. ये मैं आपको बाद में पढ़ाऊंगा. We got 50,000 total 50,000 total is 50,000. That's how we prepare sales account. And the last account is we are preparing last account Bedi account. एक बात सुनिए how we prepare Bedi account. The last account is we are preparing here Bedi account. This is the last part. One more account here discount receipt. We will discuss it later. But here how we prepare Bedi account. Now check the transaction in which Bedi is given. कहाँ पर Bedi transaction में आया हुआ है. We write date. I hope you know the format now. Particular amount again. Then we write one more column, small column of general folio. Then we write date, particular, the small column of general folio, and the amount. Here we are preparing Bedi account. जिससे आपने goods purchase किए थे, हमने payment भी की थी. So check where the Bedi is given. In which transaction the Bedi is given that. The first transaction is, if you see, we purchased on August 16, we purchased goods from Bedi. So what will be the entry? When we purchase goods from Bedi, we write purchase account debit to Bedi account. We write purchase account debit to Bedi account. Okay. Now how much goods we purchased from Bedi? We purchased 30,000. So we are preparing Bedi account now. Okay. Now we purchased goods from Bedi. So Bedi is our creditor. हमें बेदी को पैसे वापस करने हैं, वो हमारा क्रेडिटर है. तो whenever creditor increases, it will be credited. और सिंपली बेदी किस साइड में? क्रेडिट साइड में. I know how you make this things. So its date will be on which date you purchase goods from Bedi. You purchase goods from Bedi on August 16. You write August 16 by purchase account. And you purchase goods from Bedi is amounted rupees 30,000. Okay, in the same manner, you purchase goods from Bedi 30,000. आपने Bedi को कुछ goods return किए थे. What will be the entry? The entry say return goods to Bedi. आपने Bedi को goods वापस किए थे. What will be the entry? Bedi account debit to purchase return account. We write Bedi account debit to purchase return account. Okay, here on August, now check the date on which date you return goods to Bedi. On August 17, we write to purchase return account, purchase return account. आपने Bedi को goods वापस कर दिए थे. कितने रुपीस की? 10,000 के. Is it clear? It means how much money you need to pay to Bedi? You need to pay 20,000. But actually, how much you are paying? हम Bedi को कितना पैसा वापस कर रहे हैं? If you see how much money we are actually paying to Bedi, हमने Bedi को actually कितना पैसा वापस किया है? We pay cash, Bedi account debit to cash to discount. हमने बेदी को पे किया हमने पे करना चाहिए 20,000. Actually, you are paying 17,500. How much discount you receive? We receive a discount of 2,500. Now, how we post in? हम इसको एंट्री में कैसे लिखेंगे? Because we are preparing बेदी account. So date will be on August 20. On August 20th, we pay to बेदी. हमने बेदी को कितना पे किया? First thing is we pay to बेदी. Now check how much we are paying to cash. We are paying to cash 17,500. We are actually paying 17,500. How much discount we are receiving? We write August 20. Same to discount. We write to discount receive account because we are receiving discount from Bedi. So we simple write over here to discount. Okay, we simply write to discount account and the discount will be 2,500. Now if you see the balances, here the balances match. If you check, it's coming 30,000 and it's coming 30,000. It means whatever transaction we purchase goods from Bedi, हमने जो purchase किया हमने पूरा settle कर दिया. Now with the help of ledger, I hope it's clear now. आपको एक easy पड़ जाता है with the help of ledger. हमने किस date को, on which date, what transaction we made. हमने किस डेट को कौन सी ट्रांजेक्शन की, इट्स वेरी इजी फॉर अस विद द हेल्प ऑफ लेजर्स. नाउ इफ यू चेक, इफ यू से आई वांट टू सी द बेदी अकाउंट, अगर मैं बेदी को जनरल एंट्री में चेक करता है, इट टेक लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम बिकॉज इन अ मंथ एक बिजनेस पे बहुत सारी ट्रांजेक्शन होती हैं. बट इफ आई चेक विद द लेजर, ठीक है, फ्रॉम बेदी अकाउंट वी नो दैट ऑन August 17 हमने बेदी को गुड्स रिटर्न किए थे. ऑन August 16 वी परचेज गुड्स वर्थ रुपीज 30,000. On August 20, we pay cash 17,500. On August 20, we receive a discount of 2,500 rupees. That's how we prepare ledgers. I hope it's clear how we prepare ledgers. Okay, this is a brief introduction of the ledgers. Next topic we start with the cash book. And the cash book is divided into 3 different parts. We will discuss in our next video. I hope you understand this one. Okay, just note down and okay, please remember it how we prepare ledgers. Guys, please take care, work hard. ठीक है, live at home, live safely.